6 o'clock. Can we go to communications? All right, thumbs up. Let's call the village board meeting 6 p.m. to order. I'm hoping that everybody's Learjet flight to see the total eclipse of the sun went well. Some people will understand that obscure reference, others will completely miss it. But it was, happy Eclipse Day. Roll call, please.
Anastasio.
Here.
Venturini.
Here.
Washburn.
Here.
Doxy.
Here.
Bhatia.
Here.
Hewitt.
Here.
DeGroot.
He's here. Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's so funny. Every time we say that, how many times do we say that? And I always forget a word.
Okay, we've got a presentation by Mount Pleasant Police, and they have a really cool police recruitment video that Chief Sones wants to share with us.
I think Dustin has it queued up. Yep, here we go.
Mount Pleasant is the second largest village in the state of Wisconsin, serving 28,000 residents. We provide multiple opportunities for advanced training, specialized education, which allows our officers at Mount Pleasant Police Department to provide a high degree of professionalism, integrity, and efficiency to our community. Mount Pleasant has a lot of opportunities for specialized assignments, patrol officers wanting to further advance their career, such as community-oriented policing, school resource officer, the detective bureau, metro drug unit, gang task force, canine handlers, drone operators, motorcycle unit, civil response unit, and many more. Here at Mount Pleasant Police Department, we have competitive salaries, the Wisconsin retirement system, great health and insurance benefits, sick leave, vacation time, paid holidays, a private gym, on-site gun range, newer model squad cars, tuition reimbursement programs, and more. You are not just another number. We all know each other, and that's something you just don't find with large regions.
My name is Officer Edwin Sanchez, that's number 107. I am a patrol officer for Mount Pleasant Police Department. I've been serving for 3 months, and I joined the department at the beginning of this year. I wanted to become a police officer because I have a passion for helping those that can't help themselves, especially the elderly, the kids, the ones that don't have a voice.
What I love most about this department is I came from a larger department. It was nice to come to a department that was more medium size, still big enough to provide lots of opportunities, but small enough to where I still know everyone and everyone I work with and their families.
So coming from a larger department as a lateral transfer, I was really looking to move to a department that offered a lot of opportunities for career development, as well as that smaller department feel, which allows me to get to know my coworkers on a more personal basis. So instead of just coming to work as a number, you get to know everyone on a first name basis, and that I think plays a huge amount into how you interact with your coworkers and how that projects out into the community, and getting to know the people you interact with on a daily basis. I think Mount Pleasant offers a lot that the majority of other agencies don't offer. They have really good salaries here. The department is really easy to work with. The equipment is outstanding, and I just think they provide a lot of opportunities for growth and furtherance of training that you may not get a larger department being lost in just another number.
Ella has been here for about a year in January with us. She works in the bureau. She is my partner, and she's a electronic detection canine. She works a lot of internet crimes and children cases, and we do a lot of assistance to other jurisdictions in Wisconsin and other agencies that have search warrants. As you can see, she's got her own little personality, and she kind of does what Ella wants to do. Changes the dynamic in the department.
We're seated in Racine County. We're one of the biggest villages in the state. We have farm fields on one end and inner city on the other end. The Racine County District Attorney's Office is who we assist in investigations. The Racine County District Attorney's Office is pro law and order, pro police. And that's something that I think anyone looking to get into law enforcement, you have to at least consider.
So I think the biggest implementation from our department would be being accredited by Wiley, which is such a big deal because there's only 10% of agencies in Wisconsin that are actually accredited. What this means is that we as an agency, as officers, command staff, promise to have the highest standards that are available to law enforcement agencies and to maintain the highest standards of training, professionalism, accountability, which definitely helps us serve our community as a whole in general. We also have a indoor range that is attached to the department, which means that we can train on duty and off duty pretty much anytime we want or need, or when we need qualifications, and just our monthly training. We have what's called a DAT room, which is defense and arrest tactics. We have things so that we can touch up on our basics as well as learn new procedures and techniques.
Characteristics that make a good police officer are honesty, integrity, responsibility, good communication, good personality, good heart.
You belong in a community that values, one that pays the employees competitively, whether you are new, coming from another department. So come join our team here at Mount Pleasant.
Venga y aplique para el departamento de Mount Pleasant y sea parte de nuestra familia.
Very nice, very nice.
That's awesome.
As you can tell, one of the stars of the video is here, so probably doesn't like that I point that out, but
Well
We already
done.
noticed it, Matt. We're pretty keen.
if I could, just real quick, just wanted to thank the village board because we obviously used money from the budget that you okayed to make the video. We thought it turned out pretty well. The people that were at it had a lot of fun doing it, and we think it was a pretty good product. We hope you like it as well.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I think it's great. I love it. I love the dogs. Of course, I love the dogs, but I think we have a wonderful police department, and I think we're really lucky. You know, the way you care about our community, the way this recruiting video portrays you is so honest and true, and I hope it brings you great success in attracting talent to our community, because I think we do a great job, and it's not easy. So, thank you.
Yeah, the administrator said that this is something that has to get on the agenda at the top of the program, and now we know why. It's amazing.
Yeah. Very nice. Where is it going to be available to be seen?
I believe it's on our website right now, the village's website.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
on the
it-
Facebook. It's, I think I saw it on the Facebook too.
Maybe it would be nice for maybe career days at high schools or things like that. I don't know, whatever
I was gonna say
kind of
gateway
outreach
or-
things you do.
We
We
have
do
this
plan on
very,
using it.
very smart group of folks in our human resources area that are including it into the package that's out there for police chief recruitment, unless we can convince our current police chief to stay on. I don't think we will, but I can hope.
Okay, thanks for the presentation.
Very nice.
So let's move on to public comment. Members of the public are welcome to provide comments on any matter. Please listen for the president to recognize you. State your name and address for the public record. Comments are limited to 3 minutes. Can we hear from Kevin Rano?
Kevin Rano, 5621 First Street. I was before you last
Excuse
November
me,
looking for help.
excuse me, which city?
I'm in the big village of Summers.
Thank you.
Racine address, though. Racine Post Office. I was before you last November looking for help and to respectfully ask you to be a good neighbor. In December and again last month to object to the ongoing dumping of muck from the bottom of a private pond onto village parkland, which is adjacent to my home. The pond is at Pleasant Valley Lake and the park is at 7600 County Line Road. I have received little feedback until recently when I was encouraged to submit a formal complaint form, and I thank you for that. I was unaware that village staff was also working on the issue, and they determined back in November that the dumping was illegal, and in December rightfully ordered the contractor to stop and remove the waste. Since information like this is rarely known to the public, I found it interesting and thought that I would share it. The contractor objected to the order and requested a hearing before your appeals board. That occurred January 17. Both the contractor and the pond owners admitted that they did not have village staff permission to dump. And the reason they chose the site was to reduce trucking time solely to save the pond owners money. One pond owner stated that the extra trucking cost alone to the next available site could add $60,000 to finish the job. Since the job was already half over, this implies that the entire job could have added $120,000 for additional trucking beyond what they had budgeted. It appeared they also both assumed that the inferior material would be accepted and there would be no expensive dumping fees added at the village park. No other parties were notified and invited to speak against the appeal, although I would have liked to. Staff recommended that the order remain in place, but the appeals board reversed it. The results are the unapproved work may continue and will actually be allowed to double the amount of waste already dumped. There will be no fines or penalties to the contractor. 15 to 20,000 tons of undesirable muck that you did not ask for or would not normally be allowed on any of your projects will end up spread across your park. And there will be absolutely no fees or costs whatsoever to the Private Homeowners Association. And then I asked, does this seem ethical? Is this the message that you want to send out? Poor planning or budgeting is a valid excuse. It's okay to dump muck on the nearest village land without permission and at no cost. And if you get caught but are well connected, the rules may not apply. Better yet, you can keep right on going and double the damage and delay other work. Or staff just doing their professional duties will be overruled. What will you say to the next citizen who wants the same deal? This site is a mess. Definitely not a good neighbor. Please reach out to me if you'd like more information. Thank you.
Okay, do we have anybody else wanting to speak? Okay, not hearing from anybody else, we can close public comment. And we'll move on to the consent agenda. Trustee Hewitt.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adopt the items on the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
So I hear a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No opposed?
Mr. President, I need to recuse myself from the village board meeting minutes as I was absent from the meeting.
Okay, I'm sure the clerk can note that. That motion is approved. There being really no other business in front of the board, are there any reports from trustees? No? Then we need one last motion.
Motion to adjourn.
I think we should talk for a while. Okay, I'll second that then.
Okay, there we have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. We stand adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody.